Okay, so on my mouse over, I get to see the effect here. So the next thing I want to do before I move forward, right now I'm on the home page, but I can hardly tell that I'm on the home page because the menu looks alike and they both take the same effect on mouse over. So I want the menu here to at least have the active filling. Right now I'm on the home page, so I want to apply that filling to the menu here. So here I'm going to give a class here. I'm going to call it active. So I'm going to have a comma here and have the a dot active since it's a class. So here, without moving my mouse on it, you can see the feeling of an activation, right? This is active right now. So the home is active, the about us is not active yet until I click on it to take me to the about us page. So that's just how it's going to be, like as time goes on. So the next thing I want to work on right now is going to be the action button. So as you can see right now, here it's more like the menu, right? But I want him to have that feeling of the button and feeling a button feeling. So I'm going to style it to make it with a button. But now, if I move my mouse on it, I'm seeing that other bottom line, which I don't want. I don't want that. So simply, I'm going to apply the border bottom here to be none. But this might not still work. Yeah. So the next thing I want to apply here is to make it important to override the border bottom here. This time around, make sure it's none, like important. So that take care of that. Yeah. So the next thing I want to do is I want to have the action button over, and as well I want to have the scaling transition just the way I have it for the logo here. So I want to have it here as well. My mouse over, I can see such effect. So with what we have right now, the menu looks okay. Yeah, but now let's check the responsiveness. So when I inspect here and I check and I click here to toggle the device top bar. Now, yeah, so let's try and see the responsiveness right now. So now the moment I move my mouse, right, it gets overlay at this junction, at this screen size, which is where I think it's going to start the responsiveness. This area right now, this menu needs to be hidden while the menu bar comes up, the replacement of this. So there's something I'm going to bring in, which is a media, add media. So what is the screen size I want to work with? I would like to work with the maximum width of 1001. I'm telling the system that the moment you get the sense of the screen being in 1001, this effect, this styling should take place. So I'm trying to, to mix it up like, okay, switch the style, switch the effect. So at this point in time, I want the toggle button, which is the menu icon, I want it to display at this junction. So I'm going to call it here again, which is toggle. So the display is going to be block. So once I have this, I want to as well have the menu. The menu should be block display, should be none. Okay, so here I have it. Right, so the moment I click on it, that's when I want the menu to display. But before that, I want to style the menu. So here, I'll continue my styling. You might not understand this I just make now because you're not seeing the effect here right now. But the moment we apply the JavaScript, you're going to see what we just did. So right now, I'm going to move down to the JavaScript side. And the JavaScript we'll be using is going to be the simplest JavaScript. So you don't need to be kind of panic. All right. So now what we want to do first is to create a variable. Okay. So what are we working with? Let me take you through this. We're working with the toggle button and the menu. That are the two things you are working with. So we're trying to switch sides. So let's pick this toggle. So the variable can be any name, anything you prefer. But I would like to use what is going to be easy to to recall. So toggle. So let's toggle button goes to document dot query. Yeah, query by query selector. Because we want to query with our selector. And what's the selector we have? The selector we are using in that section is the ID, right? So for us to achieve that, we are going to apply column, then the hash with the name of the ID toggle button. So that one being said and done, the next variable we need is the menu, let menu. Same process. Okay, so what is the selector for these as well? Selector for these is the menu, and this time around is a class. So for us to achieve that, we're going to use dot menu. So now let's apply the function. So it's going to be the function I want to use is the toggle button. So on that effect, toggle button dot on click. So the next thing I want to happen is toggle button, which is this time around the variable. And what I just did here is that everything here, once I call toggle button, I'm referring to the query I selected, the add selector. So